Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. What Wim Fissette did that left Alexandra Eala worried ahead of her match with Iga Swiatek in Madrid. Alexandra Eala is searching for another strong performance at the WTA 1000 level, having impressed in Miami recently. Filipino star Eala reached the Miami Open semifinals last month, beating three former Grand Slam champions on her way to the last four in the Sunshine State. Returning to action in Madrid, Eala won her opening match against Bulgaria's Victoria Tomova 6-3, 6-2. Ahead of her second-round match with Iga Swiatek, Eala's coach has revealed what worried her during her first outing in Madrid. Alexandra Eala was worried after seeing Iga Swiatek's coach, Wim Fissette, watch her opening match in Madrid. Following Eala's win over Tomova, her coach, Joan Bosch, shared what his counterpart did during the match that left the 19-year-old worried. "I have to say that her coach was watching Alex's match today," he said. "Alex was a little worried, saying, 'He came to watch me play. I told her not to worry, that I had seen a lot more of Iga's games than he had of hers, right? So it's going to be a good game. We're going to enjoy it, and see if we're lucky and can have a good game to start with.'" Eala beat Swiatek in straight sets at the Miami Open, 6-2, 7-5, advancing to her first career WTA 1000 semifinal. Bosch is looking forward to the pair's second career meeting at the Madrid Open, but admits the change in surface could favor the world number two. "It's true that here we have to keep in mind that it's going to cost us a little more because it's on clay," he said. "But Eala is a player who is learning. She's learning to play on clay better, and it's true that she played very well in her last match, and everything adds up, right? Everything that's positive for us, we're going to take advantage of. It's a match where we're under no pressure. We know we're not the favorites. We're going to play our match. Let's hope we have a good match because if not, it's going to be complicated." Alexandra Eala's coach reveals what he told her before each match at the 2025 Miami Open. Eala's breakthrough at the 2025 Miami Open won't soon be forgotten, as the teenager took down some of the sport's best players on her way to the semifinals. 2025 Miami Open SF, Alexandra Eala lost to Jessica Pegula, 2024 U.S. Open finalist. 2025 Miami Open QF, Alexandra Eala beat Iga Swiatek, five-time Grand Slam champion. 2025 Miami Open 4R, Alexandra Eala advanced via walkover. 2025 Miami Open 3R, Alexandra Eala beat Madison Keys, 2025 Australian Open champion. 2025 Miami Open 2R, Alexandra Eala beat Jelena Ostapenko, 2017 French Open champion. 2025 Miami Open 1R, Alexandra Eala beat Katie Volynets. Her third-round win over 2025 Australian Open champion, Madison Keys, was one of the biggest upsets of the year, handing the American just her third defeat of the season. Eala's coach Bosch now reveals what was said between them before they traveled to Miami. "Our objective was to win the first match. That was the first thing, right?" said Bosch. "Aside from that, I remember at the Madrid airport before leaving on the trip, I was reading to Alexandra Eala who she would want to play and who she wouldn't. Half of them were yes, half of them were no." Bosch then explained how the pair approached each match at the Miami Open as Eala made her way through to the last four. "When we won the first match, I said, well, if we lose to Jelena Ostapenko, in a way it's normal," he said. "When we beat Ostapenko, we said the same about Madison Keys. If we lose to Keys, in a way it's normal. Same thing before Paula Badosa unfortunately withdrew, which would have been a very nice match to play. Obviously, she was the favorite. With Iga Swiatek, it was the same. There was nothing to lose. The most normal thing is that we lose, but that also made us maybe feel less fear and more desire to play a good match." Approaching each match as the underdog helped Eala throughout, even if she did come up just short against Pegula in the semifinals. "In the last match, the truth is that we were very close, but we didn't feel, at least I haven't felt the pressure," said Bosch. Bosch will hope that attitude serves Eala well when she takes on Swiatek in the second round of the Madrid Open on Friday, April 25. In the Madrid sun, amidst the clay court grind of the WTA 1000 tournament, young Alexandra Eala found herself on the brink of a career-defining moment. a potential rematch against the reigning queen of clay, Iga Swiatek. But just as she tightened her laces and visualized her rise, a whisper of worry crept into her mind, sparked by a man who never once set foot on the court, Wim Fissette. Fissette, known for coaching some of the best in women's tennis, Naomi Osaka, Kim Clijsters, and Angelique Kerber among them, is a strategist more than a tactician. He's the grandmaster of the mental game, understanding that at the elite level, winning often hinges less on strokes and more on psychology. And in Madrid, it wasn't a powerful serve or a punishing forehand that unsettled Eala. It was a move he made 2 days before the tournament began. The hidden message. It started innocently, almost quietly. Fissette, now back in Swiatek's coaching corner after a brief hiatus, gave an interview to a local Spanish publication. Most of it was standard fare, praise for Swiatek's physical form, commentary on the strength of the field. But buried in the middle was a phrase that landed like a lightning bolt in the Eala camp. This generation of young players like Eala has promise. But at this level, promise without emotional composure is like fire without oxygen. You see flashes, then it burns out. To the casual observer, it was merely a seasoned coach talking shop. But to Eala, it was something more. It felt like a chess move, an indirect jab, a psychological smudge on the confidence she carefully built up. And to those who know Fissette, it wasn't accidental. The man doesn't believe in randomness. The backcourt game. Alexandra Eala had just come off a gritty first-round win, her second against a top 50 opponent, and her team was buzzing. Her game was sharp, her footwork electric, her mindset steely. But Fissette's comment made her pause. Was it targeted? Was she being underestimated, dismissed as emotionally immature? Worse still, whispers swirled through the locker rooms. Fissette had Swiatek doing extended mental training sessions. Not just visualizations, but scenario drills. One involved simulating a third set down 3-1 against a young opponent. The young opponent had no name in the drill, but the implication was clear. They were preparing for her. He's not just coaching her to win. Eala's coach muttered, he's coaching her to break you down. Suddenly, Eala found herself in her own head. She started overanalyzing. She began imagining how Swiatek would counter her high topspin backhand, how she'd respond to a drop shot, how she'd change pace mid-rally. The freedom and flow that had carried her through the first round now felt replaced by hesitancy calculation. The mental match begins early. Fissette's genius has always been in starting the match before the players ever touch a racket. Against Osaka, he coached her to treat matches like meditative sequences. Breath, observe, respond. With Clijsters, he harnessed comeback energy as a weapon. With Swiatek, it was about building an unshakable fortress of focus and tearing down her opponent's mental scaffolding. Especially if it wasn't fully formed yet, he didn't need Swiatek to beat Eala in the match. He needed Eala to beat herself before it began. And it almost worked. In her second-round match against Sorana Cîrstea, Eala showed glimpses of brilliance, ripping cross-court forehands, chasing down every drop shot. But when she went up 3-1 in the final set, she blinked. Her coach later revealed that during the changeover, she'd asked, if I win this, do you think Fissette will still think I lack composure? That question alone said it all. He was already living rent-free in her head. Beyond the match, Eala eventually lost the match in 3 tight sets. Cîrstea's experience helped her ride the momentum swing, but the seeds of doubt sound days earlier may have sprouted at just the wrong time. Eala's dream rematch with Swiatek never happened, but the story didn't end there. In her post-match press conference, Eala was asked directly about Fissette's comment. She paused, then said with a calmness that silenced the room, if he wanted to get in my head, congratulations, he did. But now that I know the game he's playing, I'll be ready next time. Promise might need oxygen, but fire learns to breathe on its own. It was a statement not of defeat, but awareness. In that moment, Eala matured. Right there on the microphone, under the bright Madrid lights. She had fallen short on the scoreboard, but won something arguably more important, clarity. Fissette had made his move. Eala had felt the pressure. And now, she knew how the game within the game was played.